Sometimes, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta say, fuck it. Fuck it.
Sports.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
Welcome back to Fuck It Sports. This is episode 3.
Episode 3.
Taking a little bit of a hiatus. This month's been a bit of a crapshoot, but we're here and we're back on, ready to go.
It's been a crazy few weeks for life and sports, but we are back.
And ready to go.
Okay.
We're like, fuck it.
What you want to get into first? There's a lot.
Well, let's recap March Madness, shall we? That seems to be the most appropriate.
Makes sense.
This was the last thing we were talking about. Well, you want to talk about the women's or the men's first?
Let's talk about the women's first.
Total annihilation.
Oh,
I did not think. I mean, UConn, South Carolina, I expect to be a very competitive matchup. UConn absolutely fucking smoked them.
Not even close.
It was not close.
No.
And that is crazy. I mean, it shows you what a player, Paige Bukers, I don't know how to say her last name, but
I don't know how to say it either.
Total stud muffin. She
gosh,
deserved to be the
dude.
number one. She is another. I think she went to Dallas actually. Because the draft
Did they
just
already
happened.
do the draft?
Yeah, draft just happened.
Shit. Let's look at that. Well, yeah, UConn just destroyed.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't even close. I expected to be something close, but, I mean, fucking what? Close to 30 points? Unbelievable.
It's insane. Where is the draft?
Go to rounds.
Oh.
Good man.
Yes. Paige got drafted number 1 to
The wings.
the Wings. The Chicken Wangs.
Chicken wang. Ain't no thing but a chicken wang.
Haley Van Lith.
You know,
She could be my wife.
she led, if I'm not mistaken, 4 programs, if not 4, 3 programs to Final Fours.
Yeah.
But
TCU this year, obviously.
my question there with her, though, is at what point do you, because the talent's there, sure, but at what point do you question the loyalty? I mean, you're just going year after year after year, changing teams?
Yeah, but it's college.
No, I mean, that's fair, but...
It's NIL now. But it's probably going to be worse than the pros. But, you know.
Well, you're making more money in the college, I'm sure,
It's
for
what
them.
it is. It's every sport.
LA Sparks.
Yeah. Who
Come
do you think's
on.
going to win this year?
That's tough. I mean, just, are we talking WNBA? Or?
Yeah.
The Aces are right there. I think the Sparks are going to surprise some people. They got Kelsey Plum in a trade that's it's really quite good for them. But Lynn Roberts is a hell of a fucking coach. But New York is still fucking solid. You have that team up of Sabrina and what's the other one? Brianna Stewart.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got that team up, and that's I mean, that's a fucking legendary one too. So solid there.
Minnesota?
Minnesota's a tough team. Chicago historically is pretty good. Connecticut was in there. I mean, they're always in there, but you just never talk about it because it's Connecticut.
I'm going to guess. I'll just say New York. They're just dominant.
If I had to choose today, probably the Aces, safest bet.
Okay. Good deal. We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know much about it, but
they need more sponsorship. They need more funding because it is not right that the women's game, which has become exactly as quality as the men's game, and especially on the college level, I prefer to watch the women's game over the men's because it is closer to the NBA product. They go quarters. They do fouls similarly. They have a very similar 3-point shot to what the NBA does. Whereas men's, it's 2 20-minute halves and totally different fucking rules, and it's like it's a different fucking sport.
I heard something the NBA is wanting to add. Or wait, never mind. This was the April Fools. Never mind. I saw something that was they wanted to add a 4-point line next year, but then I realized it was April 1st.
That is not true, and the only place that has a 4-point is the Big Three.
Yeah.
Ice Cube.
Shout out to the Big Three. Shout out to Joe Johnson.
Is Almy still playing on that
Jazz
team?
legend.
The Jazz legend. He willed the Jazz to a series win.
Former Nets legend.
That
ISO Joe.
win against the fucking Clippers.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
He willed that entire team. Fucking ISO Joe.
I love Joe Johnson.
JoJo, the Hawk, the legendary Atlanta Hawk.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's go to the men's now. That was, all number 1 seeds in the Final Four.
It's only happened, I think,
And
was the second time?
I'm pretty sure I picked Florida to win last time we were here.
No, you're going to have to go back and double check that because I don't think you did.
Dude, I think I did.
I don't think you did.
I'll check the footage.
I know I'm pretty high up on Houston. I think I was pretty close on them, but they obviously didn't make it. So, did you know they're 0-3 in championships? Never won.
Houston?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they're right. That's right. Haven't they been in the Final Four the last or maybe not the Final Four, but
well, ever since Kelvin took over, they've just gotten better and better and better. But I would say the last few years, yeah, they're there. If not the Final Four, you're talking Elite Eight, Sweet 16, deep runs.
How do I see the final bracket?
I'm gonna have to cut this part out.
Schedule. This well, no, that doesn't do shit.
I just went
Oh, okay, you got it.
NCAA. Well, I'm not screen recording because I don't know how to fucking do that.
I'm not either, so it's fine.
But you have
Okay, so going over
the Final Four.
whatever we picked last time, I know. I'm pretty sure we both picked Florida and Auburn. I'm actually pretty sure we picked all of them right for the Final Four.
If we're talking Auburn, Michigan State, I think you picked Michigan State. You were really pulling for
No,
Izzo
I'm pretty sure I picked Michigan State the prior round, and then I said if they play Auburn, I think I picked Auburn. We'll have to check, but I'm pretty sure that's what I said. And then I said Florida was going to beat whoever I picked, and then I think
we both agreed that Florida was going to be on that side.
Yeah, and then I think I picked Duke over Houston.
Yeah. I think I probably picked Houston.
How did Duke lose?
Well,
Houston
the best
is
thing
really good, but
the best thing I could sum that up to is the fact that Houston had just that much more seniority, that much more experience.
Yeah.
Duke, it was just freshmen playing like freshmen.
True.
Sometimes
Cooper Flag's the best player in the country, but he's a freshman.
Sometimes the lights get to you.
Yeah.
You're an imperfect person.
Yeah.
You're 19, 20 years old as true fresh.
Yeah, and then the national championship, Florida was down. They did it.
That was a really good game.
That was.
And what's crazy is, and it's just so bad for Houston, is it was played Houston's way.
Yeah,
Houston style.
yeah.
Defensive slugfest. They just choked, exactly. And I can attest to that. This was an exact reminder of the 98 championship where Utah was literally up at the fucking half in the national championship game by 12, and we ended up blowing the lead and losing.
Against who?
Kentucky.
Oh. Well, that was like 27 years ago.
Go fuck yourself.
That was way too long to be still
I was 7. Thank you very much.
thinking about that.
Oh, it is not. No, you ask any Ute fan, and we still think about it. We talk about it to this day.
You got to let go of the past, man.
Oh, it is hard. It is hard.
It doesn't matter now. It's over.
Andre Miller.
But actually, next year, we talked about this last time, but
Oh, no.
next year's going to be exciting.
Alex has
Next
been
year for
putting
eight-
together a staff and
Yeah,
team.
yeah. They're going to be good. Next year, ASU is screwed. Their freshman they had this year, their best player, he transferred. And
State of the game.
somebody else transferred. I'm sure a lot of their team transferred.
Yeah, but ASU has boosters, and with that, you'll get players. And
Yeah,
Bobby
they just
Hurley,
can't win.
he's not the worst coach in the world, but
they
he
should not
doesn't
keep
utilize or prioritize
him.
talent
and
the way
he
that he should.
He can't win games.
And he'll lose them for you, but yeah, he's not going to win them for you.
Exactly. Fire Hurley.
Bobby Hurley, or keep him, for Utah's sake. I like 2
No,
wins.
no,
I like 2
no,
wins.
no.
I like
Keep
2
him.
wins.
I mean, fire.
I need 2 wins.
Fire him, man. Realistically, they're not going to beat Utah at all next year either way. So
I like it. As easy as I can get.
it's true. So I mean, March Madness, it's over. I mean, it's kind of sad.
Yeah. Sad, but
We're starting to get into slow season.
Right
now is good, but it's gonna come up quick.
We'll find something to fill up the void.
Oh yeah, plenty of stuff to talk about. But yeah, I mean
Speaking
that's
of,
the
like
tournament.
golf,
Yeah, the Masters.
as things slow down, golf picks up.
Yep.
Golf and tennis, some of the more mature sports that require a certain level of charisma.
Charisma. I don't know about golf anymore, but
A certain level
maybe
of
tennis.
camaraderie.
You should look at You should look at most of the people who golf right now.
Well, you mean it's the old Happy Gilmore? If I saw myself wearing that, I'd have to kick my own ass?
Yeah.
Yeah. pretty
Everybody is Happy Gilmore now.
much. I love Happy. I swear to God, that movie better be good.
Oh yeah. When does that come out? July?
July 25th, I think.
I don't think it'll be very good, but
I am not going to hope.
who knows?
Because
They
all
are
of his
having a
Netflix
lot of
movies-
PGA players in it though. But
All of his Netflix movies have sucked, though.
yeah, I kind of like the murder mystery one. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the one with Aniston.
Yeah, the first one.
Oh, yeah, but is that because Aniston's in it?
No,
Okay, fair enough.
no, it wasn't bad.
All right, okay, all right. Like, we're talking like grown-ups level bad, or are we talking like actual good Adam Sandler movie?
You thought Grown Ups was bad?
No, I mean, like strike that, I guess. Grown-ups level good, 'cause
Oh, yeah.
it's not a great movie at all.
Yeah.
It's just
yeah.
like
It's just
pandering.
good.
Yeah.
It's not great. Uncut Gems, I really like
No, that's
that.
a great movie, yeah.
But that wasn't
Punch Drunk
from
Love,
Netflix. but-
Spanglish.
Yeah.
He's a great drama actor. Rain Over Me, that's a great movie.
Mm.
Probably cry, but it's a good movie. It's fucked up.
He's definitely one of the best actors.
Most comic actors have great drama skills. They
Yeah.
just don't get taken seriously.
Which is
because they're
odd
comic.
because
No,
like,
comedy and drama are the same thing.
you see drama actors try to go into comedy and they like shit the bed most of the time. And then you see comedy actors go into drama movies and they have insane performances.
Because comedy and drama
Steve
are the same.
Carell, like most of his dramas.
You ever
are
seen
really
Dan in
good.
the Real Life? Good movie.
Uh-uh.
Good movie.
I'll have to watch that, but
It's not going to be like Michael Scott by any means, but it's a good movie.
yeah. But back to the Masters.
Yeah, that
Rory
was a
got
great tournament.
the Grand Slam.
It was looking close there for
The,
a while.
the ending
I mean,
was insane.
yeah, I mean, you get to round 3 and it's basically it's Rory and Bryson, or you're kind of
Yeah, Rory Yeah, Rory Bryson and
Justin Rose.
Rose. And Rose, he kind of fell off Saturday.
But he just held true, though. He
Yeah,
just sort of
Sunday,
came
I
around
think he
and was
shot.
hanging.
I think he shot 6 under, and then Rory shot. He might have even just shot par, or maybe one over.
It's possible because I remember at one point.
But he
was
didn't
one
play
over.
great Sunday.
No, but he played
He
well
played
enough
good
not
enough.
to lose.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's
But they go to 18. He misses the putt to win. Just like
goes to the playoff.
Just like in the U.S. Open against DeChambeau.
Yep.
Goes to the playoff, and then Rose misses his birdie putt, and Rory wins. And, that's good for him.
No, absolutely.
But
it was almost as long as it's the second longest gap between majors behind Tigers.
yeah.
But somehow when you see like 09
That's what?
or 08 to 19,
Not 11 years?
there's 10 years and
10,
change.
a little bit over 10 years.
But somehow you see the numbers 09 to 18 versus 14 to 25, and you're like,
Yeah.
that's like way bigger. It's not, but it looks.
It's pretty much the same, but it seems bigger.
It does. But no, he's the 6th golfer I think ever now to have the Grand Slam.
I think he's the 5th.
5th, okay.
Fifth or sixth.
Fifth
The
or
last
sixth.
one was 2002 with Tiger.
Tiger, yep. And if I'm not mistaken, he did it the same way in the Masters.
I think so, yeah. Because he won the Masters 2001, 2002, and then I think he lost to Mickelson. And then I think he won the next year and then lost to Mickelson again. And then he won in 2019.
Mickelson was good for most of my life. And then, I don't know whether it was
I think it's
the
just
gambling
age.
or... supposedly he had a big gambling problem. And
A little bit.
Yeah, to the point of he had to take some blood money from what I've heard. I don't know, I
man.
can't remember the amount, but you can ask Live Golf. I'm sure they'll tell you.
Oh, yeah. Liv is paying those guys so much money. I mean, PGA, you get paid a lot.
Well, and it's gotten better since the whole Live situation.
Yeah. Liv, you get the contracts. It's just like the NBA or whatever now.
I think they offered
They get paid-
Tiger not 800, 900 million or something.
Something
It
like
was
that.
an insane.
They paid Brooks Koepka like over 120 million, something like that. That's insane for a golfer.
Yeah, he ain't worth that. I mean, I don't know of any golfer that's worth 100 million plus.
But it's funded pretty well, so they can afford it.
Yeah, no, I mean it's when you have all those wealthy benefactors, they can do that. But
the
what's funny
PGA is harder too, and they pay less. Like Rory won 16 million for winning the Masters.
I'm
pretty sure.
But
That's
a
a
big
lot.
number.
That's like the most I think they pay in a tournament.
Yeah, no, I mean prior to that, you're probably talking maybe you go home with a few million.
Yeah.
So they've definitely picked that up, but
But it's still not even close.
no, and it's just funny that Liv got the golfers that I think were more flashy,
Yeah.
but with that, there's
Koepka,
no
DeChambeau.
substance.
Phil.
So they drop in the crucial moments.
Yeah. I mean, those guys only play in the majors now, so.
Oh, and then also, have you seen their fucking uniforms? I mean, what the fuck was Sergio Garcia wearing? You play for the fucking Washington Commanders? Hello? What the
I don't
fuck
like the
is that
uniforms.
burgundy and
No.
yellow shit? Although DeChambeau's logo was cool. I don't know if that's like his personal or if
Crushers?
that's like,
No, it's his team.
That's the team? Yeah, I mean, that's a cool logo. I'll give him that. That one's cool. But
I don't know. I don't understand I don't like the team concept of Live. Like, I think I like Live as a separate, like,
yeah, if you want to have it as another
league
competitor,
or whatever.
yeah, that's fine.
But I don't like it as like a team play. I think they should just have the same format as the PGA, but have
if you're going to do
separate.
a team, it's got to be like a Ryder's Cup or it happens once every so often. Where it's
the Olympics or something like that.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
I did want DeChambeau to win, though.
Yeah.
I love DeChambeau.
I am very happy that Rory won, and I would be pretty much happy if anyone but DeChambeau won.
You really don't like DeChambeau?
I don't know. He's just
Why? He's a good guy.
he's rubbed me wrong
His
at
YouTube
times, and he's
videos
just kind of
are
an arrogant, pricky guy. And
Dude, you just gotta watch his YouTube.
I don't watch YouTube. I abhor YouTube. I haven't. The last time I watched YouTube, I was on a consistent basis. I
Well,
was probably in high school.
Shit, we're on YouTube right now, so
Well, that's fine, but I don't watch myself apparently.
yeah, I guess so. No, I like DeChambeau. I also wanted to see Victor Hovland win.
Yeah, I'm
I
a
like
big Victor
him.
Hovland. Oklahoma State puts out fucking great golfers.
Oh yeah, Oklahoma State, ASU, those kind of schools.
LSU.
They're great.
That's another good one.
Oberg,
Yeah,
he
Auburn,
played
yeah, he was
great
yeah.
until I think he tripled the last hole, 18 on Sunday, and he lost $500,000 because of the triple.
That's an expensive
It's
hole.
an expensive triple bogey.
Now, mind you, if that's a professional triple bogeying, I would have probably 10 bogeyed. I don't know. It's
It's
unscorable.
unlimited.
Unscorable. Sucks too much. That's me. Even though I love to golf, sucks.
Yeah,
Not good.
one of the hardest courses in the world.
Ooh. I'm
It's-
telling you what,
which
though,
is-
I'm gonna fucking take that one and what is it? Off turn 17, I think. I can't. It's the one where they skim the ball over, right?
Oh yeah, over the water.
I don't care if it's during the round. I'm gonna do it. Because guess
You're
what?
gonna try it.
The physics don't change from practice
I don't
to
think
the real thing.
I don't think you could make it over.
They've done it multiple.
No, I know they can, but I'm saying I don't think.
I know
you
about
can.
me, but I'm gonna do it regardless. And
True.
You know, why not take it? Because I mean, for them, why the fuck do you do it in the practice and not do it then?
Yeah,
You've
true.
done it. If you practice that shot so many times, you know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean it's a harder shot to hit it in the air than
Yeah, but
to try to.
especially in the
Do
case of
that.
like
That's why they
the way the
practice it.
tournament was this weekend.
Yeah,
Someone would take that initiative. You could have easily given yourself an extra shot or two of a lead just
Yeah.
from being more aggressive. And it's not necessarily like uncontrolled aggression. It's controlled because you've been practicing that shot. You know how it's going to go. And I mean, it's a cool fucking shot too. At the very least, you'll
Yeah.
get sponsorship dollars.
exactly. I mean, if you didn't practice it, it makes sense, but a lot of them do. But I don't know. That was one of the best tournaments I've watched in a long time.
Yeah, it's been a couple years. Honestly, probably for me, it's the best probably full tournament since Tiger won the Masters in
19. Yeah.
Because man, oh my,
Last year's
I want Tiger.
U.S. Open was also really good.
Oh, Scheffler is a beast. He's just quiet.
Yeah, I love Scheffler.
He is just a consistent,
He-
quiet, good golfer.
But last year's Masters, it wasn't even great to watch because he won by 4 strokes.
Yeah. No, I mean it was a pretty well ahead competition, but he deserved it with all the bullshit he was dealing with.
Yeah.
Stupid cops.
I love Scheffler too. He's a good guy.
Yeah, good guy, good golfer. I
Yeah.
like that stuff.
I think this is kind of crazy to say, but I think he might beat Tiger out.
I mean, he has to. I mean, he's on pace, but so was Rory and so was Spieth.
Yeah, but Scheffler's just
No, I mean, he's definitely more
Been
even
so
keeled than the other
dominant.
two. But I mean, the only way we'll just have to see because I mean, Scheffler's been great, but
yeah. I mean, he had an injury. He sliced his hand, and then he still plays 4th in the Masters.
no, that's pretty damn impressive.
Yeah.
But it's consistency. The way the game is.
True.
I mean, especially golf. The field has gotten so much more talented.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot easier.
Everybody's
Like,
way closer.
Nicklaus, Palmer, yeah, fucking greatest golfers of all time, sure. But who the fuck were they golfing against?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when Tiger starts going up, yeah, the field starts getting deeper. Sure, you know. I liked VJ Singh growing up. I
Yeah.
liked him. He was good. He was good. Mike Weir, fuck that guy. You know, just because he's a cougar. You know, but we know about him. No, I mean, for me, I would literally try to avoid trying. I would want to avoid doing what they were doing in this tournament because.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, maybe
Like
not
the
this
play
tournament.
style?
Nah, the play style is. I mean, it's better because they've gotten like.
Well, yeah.
Maybe not this tournament. Go back, avoid what they did then. Like, but maybe it would just cancel this whole thought out. Just delete it. Yeah, I think that's good. So what I'm really trying to say is,
Are you trying to say because of the field now, you don't think Scheffler can catch up to Tiger?
yeah, I kind of think that.
Play?
I mean, level of play is there. I mean, that's. I think if you get prime Tiger and that's a tough one. Prime Tiger and prime Scheffler. I mean, Scheffler is going to keep within striking distance at the very least.
Yeah.
So I think he has definitely got the chance. It's just golf is a sport where it really seems to be. It's just who's on it on any given day. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And
that's why it's
you
hard.
can't control.
It's really hard to win.
You can play your best golf,
especially
and then,
hard to win multiple times in a year.
Exactly, and then winning the majors because it only happens 4 times a year.
Yeah.
Or is there four?
There's
four
4.
majors? Yeah. There's only 4 times a year, and that you only have so many years to go. So
yeah,
it's a lot tougher. And I mean, your best golf on that day can be not as good as their best golf on that day, and they win.
It's true.
You know, so. But that's also, I think, it's another. That's why it's a grown person's sport in that you have to be mature to play it.
Yeah.
And
which is why I like Scheffler.
No, yeah, he's just even kill. He doesn't really overreact
I
one
think
way or the other.
I think if Tiger didn't have all these like issues off the course, he would by far. I don't think anybody would have caught up to him.
If Tiger
he had
never
so
has
many
that whole
injuries,
thing.
he has the cheating on his wife.
Yeah.
If that
didn't start,
and he still was dominant even after that, but not even close to how he was in the early 2000s.
As soon as that happened, the chink in the armor showed that he was human.
Yeah.
And then people started winning every so often against him, and it was like, what? And then the injuries started happening. But no, if none of that happens, absolutely. I mean, it's not even close. But here's the thing. He still has probably another 10, 20 years to go in the senior circuit to where he can catch that number. Because think about that. Think about it at that point.
True.
He's going to be playing all the old people, and he'll be the young guy again. And who's he going to beat? Old fuckers.
He's been playing in that indoor.
TGL. I don't mind that. I like that as a team concept. It's a little bit more.
I like that.
It's more fun. It's more. I'd like to see more of those style things around.
Yeah. The TGL is fun to watch, though.
Yeah, I've only seen it like once or twice, but it definitely pulls you in more than unless you're just like, I want to watch golf.
Yeah.
For like me,
it's more entertaining.
I love to watch golf. But you're gonna pull in the.
It's more entertaining for the average. Yeah, the average just watcher.
Scrolling channels. Oh, hey, what's this? Oh, that's cool.
With going with that, with Rory's win, where do you think he ranks all time?
I mean, that's a tough one.
So what would be your top 5 list if you're gonna include? Would you include Rory in the top 5 of all time?
That's a tough one. There's the easy answer is probably maybe.
Yeah.
Because, 3 are already taken up. Nicholas, Palmer, Woods. Then it's really up to, I think, preference. There's plenty of other golfers, but you could have a
Ben
Mickelson.
Hogan.
Yeah, you could have him too. You could also go with a Rory, someone like that. I mean, because there's a lot of players that have
Yeah.
similar careers. But I think for the fact that Rory has been, I mean, he's already, what, a 15, 20 years a veteran now at this point? It's something like that.
Yeah, around that.
It's ridiculous. He's got gray hair now. You know what I mean? Like, I remember when he was like 18, 19. So,
That's kind of crazy. He was the youngest U.S. Open winner.
straight up.
Does he still hold that?
I don't know, because I want to say...
I think he does.
I mean, it's possible he still does, but if he doesn't, I want to say someone like Spieth beat it, or Justin Thomas.
Oh, yeah. When Spieth won the Masters, 2016, I think?
Yeah, 16?
I think it
17,
was.
something like that.
Spieth and JT, dude.
Now, that's just it, but
Dude.
that's just it. They're really... I mean, and I think
And
that
Ricky
was...
Fowler, man. I love
Ricky, I
Ricky's
love Ricky.
one of my favorite
He's
all
never
time.
been a consistent golfer,
No.
but I fucking love
But I
Ricky.
love Ricky, man.
I love his outfits.
He's
too.
got the swag.
He's got straight up swag.
He's
Straight
got-
up swag.
He's got the play style. He
I
just
dig
is
him.
inconsistent, and he's
One I've never liked
He didn't
was
even
Dustin
qualify this year.
Johnson. He just
yeah,
he's like tapioca pudding,
yeah. He's just kind of boring.
and I don't like tapioca at all. That shit's fucking nasty.
You
Just
know
give
who
me
I like
vanilla
now? Minwoo Lee.
pudding. Oh,
I love him. He's fun to watch.
Hideki Matsuyama, I believe. Yeah, is it that?
Matsuyama, yeah.
He's a great golfer.
He won the Masters.
Yeah.
2023.
A couple years ago. Yeah, he's good. I mean,
Or
he
maybe
hasn't
not.
really
Maybe
topped it
earlier.
since.
Yeah. Oh. You dropped your lollipop.
It's okay. 5-second rule.
True. I love Matsuyama. Who? I love Desham. I'm trying to think. What's his name? Hovland, obviously.
Jason Day is good enough to where he. I mean,
Jason
you can
Day.
never count him out, but he's not as good as he used to be. To where like
No.
he's always in the top every field.
I love his outfits though.
Oh no, yeah. Golf in terms of professional, the attire has
Shout out-
gotten so.
Shout
much
out to
better.
Oak and Iron Golf.
Oak and Iron Golf, local, small business,
Soon to be big.
but still small
Right now.
and local,
Yes.
but big.
But support.
Local and small.
Best golf clothes out there.
Maybe second best. Have you tried the Bill Murray ones? The William Murray?
I
clothes?
have. I don't like those.
You don't like them? Fuck,
I don't
love
like the
Bill Murray.
material. I love him, but I don't know. I don't know about the quality of
He
his
doesn't
shirts.
like the quality. He doesn't.
I like premium quality when I'm playing golf. At Oak and Iron, that's what we provide.
Premium quality.
I sound like a sellout, but it's my company, man. Why not?
premium quality.
Premium quality.
I sell shirts and shirt accessories.
I sell everything, man.
Propane and propane
I sell
accessories.
propane.
Boy, I tell you what. Back in my day,
I tell you what, this is the most premium quality shirt you can get.
and I'm tricking her out all over Sweet Town.
Oh man. Yeah, Jason Day, he's a cool guy. Oh my gosh.
Golf's just gotten bigger, and it's great.
Cameron Young, he's one
Yeah,
of my
I
favorite
love Cam
players.
Young. Yeah, I fucking love that dude.
Yeah.
He's got another swag.
Yeah.
I love fucking swag.
I like him, man.
You need more swag in golf.
Definitely, man. You need more swag in every sport. I think the best swag is baseball.
They have almost too much, though. I think they need to reel that
Too
shit
much?
in. Yeah.
Like what? Like the accessories?
You don't need that
or
many
like-
fucking chains.
Yeah.
You
true.
shouldn't be wearing fucking watches while you're playing fucking sports, regardless. And that's, I mean, I know footballers and baseball players that fucking do that. 150K on here. Oh no, I broke it.
Yeah, that's
What
kind
the
of dumb.
fuck do you expect, you dumbass? Like,
But I I love the
I
baseball
also don't
uniforms.
like gold chains or anything like that. I mean, baseball is not as much, but like football, it makes 0 sense to wear any fucking jewelry because there's a chance
If
you're
somebody
running
snags
and
it,
you can
yeah.
snag it. Yeah, I mean they can pull you down by your hair. And
That's the
legal.
same with NBA, which I kind of liked when they did in the NBA. I thought it looked cool, but like, it's definitely a
Yeah,
risk.
it's a risk and it's a
Yeah.
hazard and a lot of money.
True, especially for those guys. Well, it's nothing for those guys, but
Well, I mean it depends.
yeah,
But I mean, there are plenty of players that are like, hey, they were broken into my house during the game. Well, maybe you should have taken that shit with you. Well, I did. I'm wearing it. Point withdrawn.
the Joe Burrow thing this year.
Oh, I mean, fuck the amount of times I've heard.
Wasn't it like
Players-
some model was at his house or whatever, and like she was in the house and somebody tried to break in?
I have no idea.
I gotta talk to you about this one.
I can honestly say I have no clue.
Okay, yeah. So Joe Burrow's house was broken into, and they stole his jewelry and stuff. And Olivia, I don't know how to say it, Ponton, I think, which he says is just his friend, but she's like a model or something, and he like
Okay.
tried to lie about it. And I guess she was at the house, like just randomly at his house while it was getting broken into.
Weird.
But I just thought it was funny just because he like acted like he didn't know her.
I
But,
guess
he's Joe
it's
Burrow,
an easy
man.
way to throw her under the bus. I didn't know her, and yeah, she's the reason my house got broken into.
He's Joe Burrow, man.
Yes, but have you seen the way he drips?
He's got the drip.
I think he's dripping too much. He needs to focus more on
Dude.
football and less drip.
No.
No, you can still. I mean, first 2 seasons he
Okay,
had drip and was football.
he-
He's still fine, but that's just.
No, dude, he had one of the best seasons quarterback-wise.
Yeah, but I
But
wouldn't.
their team was bad.
No, exactly. I
Yeah.
wouldn't unless
But
they
he
start doing
played
it.
amazing this year. Him and,
Focus.
him and Jamar Chase were the yard leaders,
No, that doesn't surprise me at all.
and they didn't even make the playoffs.
I know.
And they had the sack leader, too.
Well, that's because they literally like every season start 0-2, 0-3, and
Yeah,
then
they just...
find their way out. You know, the statistical odds of you like making the playoffs after 0-2 is like less than like 20-30%.
Really?
Yeah, it is not good.
Well, next year, I don't know. They might even be worse next year. They have no
Cincinnati
defense,
has
man.
always been bad. It's
Yeah.
with teams. It's always it's
Andy
top
Dalton
down.
and A.J. Green.
No, I mean they were
They were
those are
decent.
good players, but they
Yeah.
had a good team. But no, that's Marvin Lewis in ownership.
Yeah.
That's not capitalizing. And then when I was growing up, they had Carson Palmer and Chad Ochocinco.
Yeah.
Couch potato. You have a guy literally in Carson Palmer, also that never beat Utah. Go fuck yourself. 2001 Vegas Bowl represent 10-6. You
Okay.
suck. Pete
Okay.
Carroll also. We just always own USC. You know that's what it's about. It's about USC
Yeah.
drip. But no,
We don't like USC.
Carson Palmer literally got to the point where he said, "I would rather sit on my couch than play football for you."
Yeah.
And he did. And then
but-
he gets rewarded by more money by the Raiders, you fucking morons.
Dude, he went to the Cardinals, and he played good. They almost went to the Super Bowl. If they didn't play Cam Newton in his best year,
I
they
still
would've went.
Alex ended Cam's career. When Alex Smith came back and from the leg
like,
injury.
when they played the Patriots
And
or
no, when they
the
played Panthers. And then you'll remember because Marcus Peters secured the victory because he ripped an interception away from some Panther receiver's hands and scored, and we got it. But after that game, Cam never starts for another team as like a full starter again.
He started for the Patriots for a full year.
That's not a team.
Dude, they were a team technically.
They sucked. They
sucked,
haven't been a
but
team since Brady.
remember when
left.
he came back to the Panthers, 2022? And he played one game and then he got cut? Or like 2 games?
Newton is awful. But I will say this.
Dude, he was
for the NIL
so
money
good
he
in
got.
college.
Well, I mean, no, come on. He had one good, really good year.
Yeah, but still.
But I mean, that's all it takes. Joe Burrow had one really, really good year. That's fair.
Yeah.
But he transferred a couple of times. He didn't do anything at Florida. Yeah, you make what? I think he was paid
He
180
didn't play
grand.
at Florida though. That was when Tebow was there.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. So you're not going to do anything. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's just like. So I think he was paid 180 grand to go to Auburn. That's a really big, nice return on your investment.
Yeah.
Whereas a
And
quarterback
they
now gets
won.
$1.5 million, or that dumbass fucking Nico. Go
Oh,
fuck
man.
yourself.
Dude, he goes to UCLA to get paid less.
Well, paid less, technically the same, but less
No,
because
it's
it
less.
costs living
Yeah.
and whatnot. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's going to make after taxes and everything costs living about, what, $900K?
I saw something he was going to maybe go to UNC and play for Belichick.
I mean, they brought him in for a visit, but UNC balked.
Yeah.
Tulane balked.
Yeah.
UNC
yeah.
balked. Any school
He
would
should have
balk.
just stayed at Tennessee.
He
man.
really
That
should
was
have. And he's
just
blaming
stupid.
Josh Heupel and the offense. No, it's
Yeah.
his family, and it's this needed to
His
happen.
dad.
It needed to happen with the state of college sports, I think. Someone needed to kind of become a poster person for this.
Yeah,
So it can
yeah.
kind of become
Slow
more
down.
controlled. And yeah, because, dude,
And his brother
$4
transferred
million?
out of USC or UCLA last year.
$4 million, and you were like sub 90, like in the entire country, in
Yeah.
almost like all these categories. That's more than how many fucking that's more than Brock Purdy makes.
He's a freshman though,
Yeah,
but
no,
still,
yeah, still,
that's insane.
You're a fucking 18, 19-year-old kid. Be glad you're making any fucking money,
Yeah,
especially in the amount that you are.
exactly.
You're in it for the wrong
They
fucking reason.
they're getting some of these guys are getting paid way more than pros.
Well, yeah, I mean, Cam, literally, he came back to Utah for 2 years, right? When he could have gone to the pros, which we probably should have at this point, looking back with hindsight.
Yeah,
But you're making $1 million, $1.5 million per year versus if you were an undrafted free agent, you're making barely 6 figures.
yeah,
That's insane.
it's a good deal.
That's a fucking big difference. If you're smart with your
It's
money.
just crazy how they are paying him more.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they've always been paying him now. It's just it's not being, behind the curtains. But if
Yeah.
you're smart with your money, you can live off of $3 million for the rest of your fucking life.
Oh yeah, definitely. But most of these guys
Are not.
spend it all in a year.
Yeah, and they all have communications degrees,
Yeah,
which, I mean, nothing against communications, but that just tells me I'm not
I'm
there
not doing
to
school.
learn.
I'm playing football.
Yes, exactly.
yeah. I mean, what are you thinking about the draft? We did a mock draft.
We did a mock draft. Still holding true on a lot. I think I do think Shadura will fall. It might not be as far as we thought or we predicted. And my hot ticket is still Jackson Dart being drafted above him. He's a much more pro-ready player, and I think
he's better. I just don't know if he gets drafted above him.
I've seen some people having Shador go to either the Saints or the Steelers, and I'm like, neither of those make sense to me. And
Or what are the Steelers gonna do?
I mean, Rodgers is
Rodgers-
still playing fucking whoop-de-doo.
Yeah,
so, I mean,
he's saying he might just retire. So
fucking do it.
they're
then.
gonna
Quit-
have to
quit-
draft
again,
somebody.
we said it last episode.
Which they might just draft Dart if the
And
Saints
yeah.
don't. And I don't think the Saints will because I think Carr is just going to be their
No,
starter this year.
they committed to Carr, and Carr was fine before going down. Carr is not a bad quarterback. He just happened to
Remember like the first
He
2 or 3
could
games of
never
the season?
beat-
They won by like 30
they were
points.
insane. No, yeah, exactly. Carr can never beat the Chiefs. It's why he didn't do anything.
But neither could anybody else in the AFC West.
Well, I mean, we're talking his big bugaboo was like Chiefs with Alex. He couldn't beat him with.
Yeah.
But it's not to say that they're any different because it's very much a similar team. People act like it's a different, like totally different team, but it's the same fucking offense.
Yeah.
Especially the last 2 seasons. Look at the play calling and the execution. It's no different than when Alex Smith was fucking playing quarterback.
No.
But, he's a game manager. He doesn't know check down. Go fuck yourself, okay? It's called winning.
No matter what, I never liked the Chiefs. I like Alex Smith, but never the Chiefs as a team.
You know, I'm weird because I've never really had one, NFL team I've just stuck with. I've liked the Cowboys off and on my whole life because my dad and players, Niners families, yeah, exactly. But there's a period of time where I liked the Raiders because I was in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
I went to a game and I
fair.
was 01-02. It was the best time, right? During the fucking tuck rule. Fuck you. That was literally a fumble. Fucking goddamn fumble. Fucking fumble.
It's funny as he admitted it was.
No, I know. It's a goddamn fucking fumble.
Yeah.
God damn it. Raiders would have easily won the Super Bowl that year. God fucking damn it. But no, after that, actually Niners, with Alex going back there, and then Alex going to the Chiefs. I follow them, but they're actually one of the of all the NFL franchises, Packers, Chiefs, Eagles, I think, are one of the Steelers, maybe. A few teams where they still have that same level of passion and camaraderie that evokes the feel of college.
Yeah.
The Chiefs Tomahawk, it's very similar to what Florida State does, that same fucking thing.
Yeah.
And obviously they get into the fans care. They get loud, whereas a lot of stadiums it's not necessarily loud.
The Bills.
Bills Mafia, fucking yeah, shout them out. Yeah, can't forget them. Dalton Kincaid, Cole Bishop, Zach Moss, but you fucking didn't do a goddamn thing with him.
Well,
no, he's on the Bengals.
Yeah, he did okay.
He was fine until he got hurt. Yeah.
Yeah. That was just a bad year. Bad year for the Bengals.
So every year.
Again. But they had a 1 Super Bowl run. But they were winning against the Rams team that sold out their entire team to win that year. So there's not much they could have done.
It's worth it. Shout out to Eric Weddle coming off the bench.
Which is crazy because they sold out their team, but yet they're just as. I mean, they're not just as good now, but they still do have picks, and they
and
are
they're still in
playing
the playoffs.
good.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Which they fell off kind of that year after they won. I think that was just like a Super Bowl hangover.
Needs, for sure. Usually teams have a Super Bowl hangover.
Yeah.
But McVay's offense needs a capable and a consistent running back.
I think Kyron Williams.
No, this year, yeah. But you get prior to that this season. I mean, he wasn't consistent, right? But now you get that. And
they had Gurley forever, and then he retired.
Yeah, and he never amounted to much because he was already dealing with, and that's another problem. So many of these college workhorse running backs use so much of their cartilage and all their good stuff in college by the time they get there. Like I remember Trevor Riley, linebacker at Utah back in the day, played an entire season with a torn ACL.
That's insane. And for Utah?
Yeah, for Utah. Senior year.
Jeez.
Ended up being a 7th-round pick with the Jets.
Oh, I guess it was worth it, man. If he went pro.
Yeah, no, I mean, he still went pro, but yeah, I mean...
that's why I'm afraid of Scadaboo. I think he's going to wear himself out pretty quickly.
In the pros, you think?
Yeah. Unless he somehow, adjusts his game. He's just pure... I mean, he's good at everything, man, but he's a power runner.
Yeah, he's a bruiser. He's not going to run away from you. So
even in when they played Texas, man, he had 30 some odd carries. That's insane.
No, yeah, you're not going to get that too. But I think he's a smart enough player that I think he can adapt to today's game, especially
Yeah.
in the NFL. He's a good enough catching running
No,
back as
yeah,
well.
he's good.
But yeah, I mean, I don't think he's going to beat no Peyton Hillis or some shit where you're like a one season.
No,
Right-off.
I just don't think he's gonna like. I don't know. I hope you can
mean,
play
running
for a
backs-
long time, but
I mean, well, the
Either
NFL
way,
stands for
running
not for
backs-
long. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like the
either way,
average
running
contract
backs
is 2 to 3
don't
years.
play that much. But
That's the average length of players in the NFL is 2 to 3 years. So
Yeah.
you're not in it for long. If you can get to 10 years, I mean, most players go with the mindset of I got to get to that second contract. You get to the
Yeah,
second contract,
exactly.
you're made. But
You're
so many don't.
that's true. Yeah, I mean, the draft is in what, 2 weeks?
Yeah,
Actually, I think it's in a week.
22nd, 25th, something
Something
like
like
that.
that.
Yeah, it's at some point next week. I think it's next weekend.
Is it next Thursday? Maybe.
Probably next Thursday to Saturday. It's
Yeah.
a 3-day event. So
Yeah. Yeah, I think Dart is the best quarterback for sure, but
yeah.
we'll see how it goes.
That's my pick. Is I still say Dart's going to be above him, but again, I wouldn't be surprised if they go with the flashy because that's the way things normally go. But
Yeah.
nah.
You still are we thinking Ward still goes to Tennessee? I mean, he basically
Yeah.
kind of got leaked that he said he like wants to play for them.
Well, I'm sure it got leaked on purpose. They want that shit to be known.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I at the very least, I say, unless they get a Rams-esque type of trade to the first
Trade,
deal, I think they take Ward, and at the very least, even if, say for some reason they like Mayonnaise Boy, dude, anyone that puts mayonnaise in your fucking
He
coffee
is so
is so
weird.
fucking gross. Whatever, but if for some reason that they feel confident enough in Levis, go ahead. No,
Yeah.
that's their prerogative. But you're going to draft him anyways because then you're going to you'll trade him and you'll get what you want.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'm still holding true. I think Ward is first quarterback taken for sure.
Yeah.
And it's for Tennessee. It's either it's fucking Cam Ward or it's Travis Hunter, and boom, it's easy. It is that easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you can fucking flip a coin if you can't make the decision.
True. Okay. Well, that's kind of the NFL draft. You want to go to MLB?
Sure.
Okay.
Season's in full swing. We're roughly 20 or so games into the season.
Yeah, like 16, something like that.
I think we're past that. I think I want to
Are
say
we?
Dodgers are like, let's see. Yeah, we're at 19 or 20 games.
Oh, okay.
Dodgers are 14-6. D-backs are 12-7.
T-backs are stepping up. They just lost a few dumb games, but they're playing pretty good now. The Padres are playing good.
Again, with them, wake me up in the postseason. They're another team
Yeah.
that's just always, not always, but in the last few years, always
Yeah,
good in
yeah.
the regular season, but then doesn't do anything.
The Phillies are okay. The Rangers are good. Surprisingly, the Tigers are first in the AL Central.
That'll be a tough one to watch because when that's a good division,
That's
it's good
just-
for baseball.
Yeah, but I don't think it's a good division this year.
Well,
Maybe the Tigers are playing good, but I think Cleveland's still the best.
I would agree. But if the Royals are hanging tough and the Twins are hanging tough, that's
Yeah, true.
not bad.
Yankees are first. The Mets are above Philly. The Cubs are playing surprisingly good. And then the NL West is probably the best division.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no question about it. You're literally 4 teams deep,
Yeah.
and all 4 are over double digits.
Yeah, exactly.
No other division has more than 3, and that's the AL East.
Yeah, to me, the most surprising team here is the Cubs or the Tigers, I'd say.
Yeah, the way the Cubs were going in the offseason, them being in first, is kind of a shock.
Yeah.
I'll always be shocked when the Mets are doing well.
Yeah, the Mets
So that's
too.
fair. But no, I'm surprised the A's aren't just the worst team in baseball.
No, they've actually been winning.
They've been winning
games,
some decent
man.
games. I mean, what they
9-10.
won 8-0 tonight.
They're above Houston. Houston's in
Yeah,
last.
and fuck
The
it.
Angels, dude. The Angels are surprising too.
Well, 9-9 isn't really surprising.
No, yeah, but I mean they have been.
I'm sorry, but if you're
back,
not a
dude.
500 fucking club with Mike Trout, you don't deserve to play.
That's true. It's true.
That's a kid that literally had the chance to be one of the greatest, if not greatest of all time, the way he was
Yeah.
starting, and the career just ended up not
Just-
fucking happening.
Injuries, and he never left the Angels.
Yep.
That's why Ohtani is gonna be insanely good, and he's been
Oh, yeah.
insanely good.
Oh, yeah. And he'll
Went
get
to the
better.
LA, yeah. Who's the worst? Still Colorado.
Yeah, Rockies
But,
Rays are the worst.
Like the most surprising is by far the Braves. They
Yes.
just have been playing terrible.
I don't know if it's a case of, when you get a team and
Well, is
someone gets injured.
Is
and they're not
Acuna
in the right
back
place.
yet?
I don't think so. But the problem is, it's deeper than just Acuna being
Yeah,
out.
I know, because they have a good team. He's cleared to ramp up activity Tuesday and begin progressing towards rehab.
They'll need him. But I mean, if
So-
you've constructed your team to the point of one player goes down and everyone else has to jostle and they can't handle it, you're not constructing your team appropriately.
Dude, this is insane. They have a good team, man. They just
Sometimes
I
you can
don't
have
know,
the most
man.
talented team on paper and then just it doesn't come out.
yeah,
i.e.,
they've been so good
The
the last
Eagles'
few years.
dream team, 08, 09, I can't remember, but they spent like a fuck ton of money on free agency and
Was that when
drafting.
they had Michael Vick?
Yeah, they got Nnamdi Asomugha, remember?
Oh yeah,
But yeah, there's like a big thing and then I don't know if Vic was the quarterback, like starting quarterback at that time, but I'm pretty sure he was around. But yeah, and fucking nothing happened. Yeah, they just people got hurt, traded.
just happens,
and
man.
It just happens sometimes.
I mean, who would that be like in the NFL last year? Maybe Houston.
Yeah, no, they were good, but things happened for sure.
But who just had a horrendous year last year?
Yeah, and I mean Stroud sort of had a sophomore slump ish.
Yeah, true. I mean, the Bengals maybe, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You could say Bengals potentially. That's a tough one.
yeah, I don't know. But the Braves, I mean, they've just been so good.
Yeah, it's I'm not used to it.
No. What do you think about the new torpedo bats? I kind of like them.
I'm all for science.
I like 'em,
so long
man.
as it's not cheating.
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
I mean, they're regulation.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm all for it. Anything to help with the excitement of baseball.
Yeah.
One thing that everyone can probably agree on is
True.
baseball is rather boring.
It's hard to watch.
And
Every day.
so home runs, yeah. More dingers. I like that.
Yeah, I like it too. I think it's going to be good. I mean, if they like actually make a difference and actually work.
Yeah, no, I mean,
They're so
sample sizes are small
Yeah.
and early, but I'd say it's bolding that well, which is I'd say a good thing for baseball.
Yeah. But we still got a long season to go.
I know what another 140 games.
Yeah, that's what May, June, July.
Until mid-October.
6 months.
We're buckling down and ready to go.
We're still super early. But
baseball.
I mean, we'll
Followed
see if
by
the Braves
baseball.
can catch up.
Nah, I don't think. I mean, they might
Like with Acuna,
They might make a wild
make a
card.
run,
I mean, it's possible,
but
but
who knows?
you're this bad this early, it's not a good sign.
Yeah. We'll see if the Mets and the Tigers and the Cubs can stay
I don't think so.
consistent. I don't think so. I don't think that's
so.
possible.
Well, definitely not all of them.
I mean,
You
the
might get one
Mets.
of them.
The Mets do have Juan Soto.
Yeah, but if that's it, then I don't know if that's enough to.
Yeah, I think they have a better team this year, but still they're the Mets. So
You just can't trust the
it's
Mets.
pretty much just the Jets, but MLB.
Worse.
And worse. Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy, but true.
Yeah. True. Okay, what was your what the fuck moment of the week?
What the fuck moment of the week? Hi, my name is Shador Sanders and Travis Hunter. We've never fucking won a conference championship. We've never won a national championship. We went 13-12 in 2 seasons for Colorado, and we're having our jersey numbers retired. Let me put this in context for you. The entire team of the 1990 national championship winning Colorado football team, not one player has their number retired. But you've got the son of the coach and his best player. Oh, my God. Yeah, what the fuck? And I'm not the only one.
Hey, man, they.
That's a bunch of crock shit.
I mean, they're some of the best, 2 of the best players to come out of
Nah,
Colorado.
that would be literally like us putting Cam in. That'll happen, sure. In time. You don't fucking do that right the fuck now.
Immediately. That.
You don't. It just shows you the
get that.
pathetic state of Colorado.
Yeah.
And Deion Sanders is nothing but a fucking attention whore. Like he needs the media on him. And like, yeah, okay, it's cool. It gets,
He's a good coach, man, but he's too much into that.
yeah,
the media.
And
shit.
he was saying today, if his name wasn't Sanders, this wouldn't be a problem. Yeah, because if his name wasn't fucking Sanders, he would not have his jersey retired.
Yeah,
you fucking moron. Like I don't understand.
Exactly, man.
He's dumb. So yeah, that's my what the fuck moment of the week, because it's laughable. And it's insulting. Think about how that must make every other prior Colorado player.
Yeah.
Especially, I'm sure like if you were a 5th string, you don't give a fuck. But if you were a star Colorado player, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And he's all like, "Oh, here, let me shake all the former
Yeah.
Colorado players' hands." Dude, you're being an insincere little fuck just protecting your son.
The season ended, 3 months ago? 2 months ago?
Yeah, not even. Yeah. 3 months for them because they didn't do shit.
Yeah. Exactly. And already doing that, man.
Pathetic.
That's crazy. I don't know, man. I mean, there hasn't been... I mean, I guess I would agree with that. I mean, maybe another what the fuck moment would just be Aaron Rodgers just bullshitting. But...
Yeah, no, I mean, that's what he does.
You can
He's
kind of
quiet,
expect it.
and he goes to Pat McAfee, whom I love. But he's another attention whore.
Another what the fuck moment was the Nuggets firing
Malone?
their GM and coach.
To me,
Dude, Michael
I'm
Malone's
not surprised.
He's a great coach, though.
But if the coach has ran out of space, if the players aren't listening to him,
Who else got fired? Somebody else got fired. The Grizzlies coach. What's his name?
Taylor Jenkins?
Taylor Jenkins, yeah.
That I'm more surprised about
Yeah.
because
They were the 4 seed.
Yeah.
And they fired him.
But
The Nuggets kind of make sense because they're having a down year, but
I like and the
he's
the
improved
owner, he literally
he's
said
improved Memphis every year he's been there.
he's for Denver. He was just saying he was trying to wake them up because the players weren't happy, and he thought this would be a good jolt. That's sound logic. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Memphis, yeah, you're not going to have the same level of options. If I'm them, I call Michael Malone right the fuck now.
Yeah.
Obviously you can't,
Yeah.
but for next season, I would. I mean, he's a great coach.
I don't
and
think
developing,
either of them are gonna
but
do shit in the playoffs now, though. So
no. But Denver wasn't going to. The way they're constructed isn't built to last anymore.
yeah. But
if
do you
Michael
think
Porter Jr. is your third option, you're going to lose.
true? Do you think LA beats them in the first round? I honestly think they
don't play
do.
them. They're playing Timberwolves.
No, the Lakers are playing
Oh, you mean Clippers?
the Clippers. Yeah,
Yeah, because LA.
same
Um,
same.
Ooh, that's tough.
I'm gonna go with the Clippers, man. Kawhi is actually like playing really good right now, and Harden has been playing good this year.
I'm gonna say Nuggets in 7, just to be a
And 7?
devil's advocate,
Dude, I'll say Clippers in 5 or not 5-6.
and that's fair. But
I mean, they do have Jokic, but
they have Jokic, and he had probably one of the best seasons ever, especially for a center.
yeah.
Um,
Which
but
somehow
playoff Jamal Murray is.
I bet
a whole nother
Jokic
level.
is not gonna win MVP.
Well, I don't think he should. I don't think SGA should either. We already know where I stand. I think LeBron should.
Yeah.
If you're going on definition of who's the most valuable
Dude,
player.
but they're not gonna give it to LeBron.
No, I know, but they're not going to give it to Jokic for that same fact.
Yeah.
Jokic, in 2 MVPs, has already made media tired to the point of LeBron when he had 4.
Yeah.
I mean, LeBron should have fucking 6 or 7 MVPs at this fucking point.
He should. I mean, but
Yeah, I mean, whoop-de-doo, it's immediate. It just shows
Yeah.
you that the award doesn't mean that much. at
the
all.
awards don't really mean anything. What matters is
Championships.
championships and stats.
I'll take all NBA, all pro, because then that's like coaches and players ranking you.
Yeah,
You care
but
about your peers
also,
more so.
I don't know. Sometimes that's a little iffy too.
No, I mean, yeah, but I mean, I'm gonna respect that list more than a bunch of
Yeah.
writers that don't know how to
What's
play
the
the game.
worst is the All-Star games.
Oh, well, yeah,
Those
that's
are the
absolute worst because it's all fan driven,
Yeah,
and
that's
fans don't know
that's
shit.
just crazy. I guess kind of going into that, like the playoffs just started.
Yeah,
yesterday.
they did. Yep,
The Bulls got shit on,
they did, but
and
both the playing games I've watched have been. I mean, outside of that one, have been good.
Yeah,
though. I mean,
yeah.
and even at times with the
Golden
Bulls
State
and the Kings,
Memphis one was good.
that was fucking really good.
Yeah,
But I mean, even at times with that blowout last
Kings.
night, there were still times I was watching good basketball. I will say, more so with that game last night with the Bulls and the Kings, a lot of fucking rec league ball.
yeah.
You know, and that's the one thing. I mean, in the 3-shot league we live in now, you're going to get a lot of that.
Yeah.
But
I think the Bulls have been eliminated 3 years in a row by the
well,
Heat.
they keep wanting to run it back with the same crew.
Yeah.
How'd that work for the Suns?
All they got was, oh man,
Yeah, I know.
the Suns. Jeez, man, they didn't even make the playoffs.
I
They
know.
are in like the hell of the NBA.
Well,
They didn't make the playoffs, and they don't have picks.
I know,
And I don't think they're in the lottery. Well,
They
I
are
mean,
not.
they are because technically they didn't make the playoffs, but there's no way they get a good pick.
Well, yeah, no, yeah. I mean, what I would say the top 5 are at least secured.
Yeah, hopefully Utah.
I mean, the Jazz have a
Please.
top 5 guaranteed.
Please, number 1. We need Cooper Flag, man. Do you think if we get Cooper Flag, we trade Laurie?
No, absolutely not. You're going to keep those 3. They've
Dude, I
maintained
think-
they're going to
I
keep
think-
Laurie.
I think
Laurie is the best 7-foot
After
catch and shoot
next
shooter of all
season?
time.
or the season after, I think they trade him.
No,
I think so.
I think Laurie never plays for another team.
You think he retires in Utah?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know.
The way he plays, the way he likes this. Think about. You got to remember, these Europeans like the climate similar to theirs.
Yeah,
He's from Finland.
true.
Cold as fuck, snowy. He's gonna like that. But no, he's been treated well. He's loved being here, and the way he plays in Hardy's system has turned him into that greatest
Yeah.
7-foot shooter of all
Yeah.
time. You're gonna play to a coach that knows how to utilize you, and then you pair him with Walker Kessler, who's averaging what Gobert. He's back to that. That
Yeah.
last year was a slump or whatever.
This year
He's
played,
back to doing
yeah.
normal stuff. And then you add a Cooper Flag. You easily have the best front court in the league.
Yeah.
And then
Plus-
you have Isaiah Collier. And
Oh,
then you have
dude.
Colin Sexton. And then you have Keontae George. You have some real
I
fucking
love
pieces.
Collier, man.
You have some real fucking pieces. Sensabaugh is turning out great. Hendricks is
Yeah.
turning out great.
Well,
So-
Hendricks broke his leg.
I know, but he was
he's
playing
gonna
well
be
before
fine.
that. So I'm
What
just,
about
these picks?
Cody Williams? You think it's just because he's a rookie, or you think he's?
It's too early to see.
Yeah.
It's too early.
I think
to
he's
see.
gonna be good. I think he's gonna be
I
a
think-
good role player.
Yeah, that's his
Down
peak.
the line.
He's a 3-and-D.
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
And he better emphasize on the D because
I mean, his brother Jalen is playing really good
Sure.
for OKC, but he's still a role player.
Yeah. I mean, occasionally he drops 20, but
Yeah.
Jalen's a much better shooter.
Yeah, true.
So I mean,
Cody's shooting splits were not good.
no, they were not. So I think some of that will hopefully get better.
Yeah.
But
But
no,
the best pick
here's
was
the thing.
Collier.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, you had 3 draft picks this last,
Yeah.
and 2 of
I
them.
even like
2 of them are great.
I even like Filipowski from Duke,
No,
man. He's
Filipowski,
good,
no,
dude.
he has guaranteed himself a role on the spot going
Yeah.
forward.
He's
Cody
gonna
Williams,
be
I
a great
think
backup for
if you're
Kessler.
getting 2 out of 3 in one draft, that's huge.
great, yeah.
That is fucking huge.
Exactly.
So, okay, if Cody Williams doesn't pan out, no big deal.
Yeah.
You already started to pan out.
Especially if you get flag.
No, yeah. I mean, and
You're
again,
set.
the guard play, though, that you're already having.
Yeah.
I mean,
They have Sexton too. I mean, George is obviously
no,
going to be
Keontae's,
there
he's
to score.
he's doing better and better.
You think Sexton or George starts? Because I think no matter what, Collier is going to start.
Yeah, it's Sexton.
You think so?
Until
I just feel
George
like-
until
I just feel
George
like-
beats that, nah.
Sexton
they're
and
trying to
Collier
win-
have a similar like play style almost. So I think,
Well, then it's up to Collier to improve his shooting.
yeah, true.
But no, you're going to give it to Colin.
I just feel like
No one's going to start.
Colin might be better off the bench just to like bring the energy.
I mean, I get that, but at the same time, that's a perfect setting to put in a rookie who you think is going to become something.
Yeah,
You get to be the 6th man this year. You show us everything, you'll be starting. Boom.
George. Yeah, that's smart.
Oh, yeah, he's not a rookie, but I mean, 2-3 years.
Yeah.
Sexton has gotten.
He's improved.
He's not just improved, but he's become an all-star level player
Yeah.
at Utah. So I think you've got to give that. But also, they're similar. Those 3 guards are rather interchangeable to where I think depending on who you're playing, you might see this 2 matchup.
Yeah.
Start versus this
Definitely.
2. That's exactly how you look at the Celtics now. We're starting to see some of the pieces
Mm-hmm.
start to come together and the interchangeability.
Danny Ainge, man. He's
Mm-hmm. I mean,
doing his
he
magic.
doesn't always know what he's doing. Cougars don't know what the fuck they're doing, but
Yeah, but
it's obviously
it's looking good. Yeah.
there's
I mean,
good signs.
even if we don't get flag, like I still think we're gonna be looking fine.
I mean, even if you get 2nd, 3rd pick, I think you're fine.
Yeah.
4 or 5, I would trade, but
Who do you think, if they don't get flag, who do you think they draft? Do you think they get a guard, or do you think they get a forward?
best player available.
Yeah.
If they don't get, they're literally going to go best player available.
You think
Because
they trade up?
no, they've already.
What if they don't get it? Do you think they tank again for AJ? Just because he's all the Utah stuff?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Why not? Well, I guess you never know how good he's gonna be in college.
You
but-
can't control. I mean, the kid wants to control the fact that he wants to be there. Like you can't do that.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's not how it works. You know what I mean? Like I don't think the Jazz are gonna sit around waiting for a kid that supposedly just like that's all I'm gonna. You're gonna take the chance at success as soon as you get it. So I think.
I think Flag is definitely gonna be a better player.
Flag,
for sure.
but I mean, you get top 3 pick, you're gonna draft that player, whoever that is. I think any year. I just don't think that AJ. Again, we don't. All I've ever seen is these bad meme photos of his scared ass looks anytime BYU loses because he literally like, what did I sign up for? Like, okay.
They had a good run though this year.
Yeah, for the first time ever. Obviously not ever, but
They have the
it's
money
the
now.
first time in as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
They had the money now, but they said they don't want to be the team, or we're not going to pay the most. Yeah, you just paid the most. I don't understand. But that's Mormons for you. Well, okay, whoops.
It's okay. That was funny.
I mean, it's the truth.
Gotta stay humble.
Yeah. Douchebags don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Back to the playoffs. Oh, shit. So, I'm going with Clips. You going with Nugs. Lakers, Wolves. That's going to be a good series.
It'll be entertaining, but I don't think the series record will be as close as... I think it'll be another case of each game is close, but Lakers win.
And
so
many?
I say Lakers win series in 5.
In 5? I say Lakers in 7.
I mean, I could be persuaded to 6, but we know so many of the Timberwolves players' weaknesses.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I don't have Cap, but I think they have a better team this year.
It's possible, but Lakers are much better. I think when you have your top 3 averaging 65 to 70 points between Reeves, Luka, and Braun.
Yeah.
And then, 15 assists, 20 assists, 15, 20 rebounds. It's not that hard for the rest of the team, the players to fill it out. Timberwolves, the way they're constructed, I don't see them making it deep because name me their point guard.
Conley?
Exactly.
Just because of Conley?
He's old. I fucking love Mike Conley.
Dude, they got Dillingham too.
Okay, who is who? Exactly.
He's good, man.
Not as good as any of the guards he's going to face.
Yeah. I just think they can push it.
I mean,
I
are you saying that they could win some games? Sure.
Yeah,
but
I'm not saying they lose the series. They win the
Chris Finch,
series. I'm
not a
saying
good coach.
They push it to 6 or 7.
Nah, I don't. There's no way it goes to 7, in my opinion. I think it's 5, 6. Chris Finch is not a good coach, and I mean he's shown it. He's shown he's not a good coach year after year after year, especially in the playoffs. JJ Redick is a player. Chris Finch never played.
That's true.
He's going to
I
understand.
think JJ Redick's one of the best coaches.
No, he's a good coach. He knows what he's doing. But you have a motivated LeBron that you haven't seen since the bubble. I don't think.
Yeah,
Reeves is
he
playing
wants to win this year.
Outstanding. Luka is
Sometimes
playing.
I honestly keep forgetting that they have Luka.
No, I know.
So honestly, I'm gonna go down to 6 games.
I'm telling you, Luka.
I forgot
and then remember they got Dorian Finney-Smith for nothing.
Yeah.
And he's only been dropping like 15 to 20 points randomly every so often. The way that the Lakers are constructed now is much better.
Yeah.
And I think again, it might be each game is hard, but I think they win the series, quote unquote, rather easily in 5-6 max.
Rockets Warriors. I think
This is exactly what I said the Rockets did not want.
Yeah.
Warriors in
The Rockets are too young,
7.
man. And 7? Honestly, that's fair, but...
Well, I mean, it's either that or 5, because, I mean, you're not... You never pick the team to lose in 6, you know what I mean? Like, so, I mean, like...
Yeah. I don't think the Rockets can pull it off.
I don't either. I mean, I'll be pleasantly surprised if they can, but in a 7-game 6-game series, best
against
of 7.
the Warriors and a very experienced team.
Yeah, but it's
Steph
also not just that.
still playing good.
But Warriors team that is complementing themselves.
Yeah.
You have Draymond shutting up and playing.
He's playing good defense this year.
You've got Pajemski, or however the fuck you say that kid's name.
Brandon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Podemski, I don't know.
I know, I'm with you. But
Clinton
he's
Post.
fucking great. Looney's playing well. Moody's playing well. I mean, Steve Kerr's got them playing well, and this might be one
Yeah.
of Kerr's best years coaching.
Maybe I'll go Warriors in 5.
That's a bit much. That's bold, but all right. I'm going to say Warriors in 7.
I just think the Rockets are too young, man. They've literally none of their team has really experienced like the playoffs.
No, that's
I mean,
true.
not none.
But
of them,
sometimes, sometimes that doesn't matter. So it's just
yeah,
we'll know 5 minutes in if the moment's too big.
true. All right, let's go to the East. The Pacers and Bucks. I think if Dame can come back, the Bucks win in 6 or 7. If he doesn't come back, the Pacers win in 6.
The question is, what level does Dame come back at? And
I think he comes back at the same level. It's playoff Dame.
but if he comes up, if he doesn't have a choice and he has to rush it, that's
Yeah.
Rick Carlisle's a good coach, but I don't think the
Doc
Pacers
Rivers is
I don't think the Pacers
not
are
a
as
good
good.
coach.
No, that's not true. Doc is a decent coach, he was a good coach. It's just the Clippers.
I don't know,
that whole thing. It was a mess. He was a great coach at the Celtics. He was great before that too.
I think the Clippers thing just kind of like screwed him up.
It's possible, but they haven't done bad in Milwaukee, and
I guess
the one area they needed was his help on defense. So I mean that's fine. I think them trading Middleton for Kuzma helps them in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So I think I might go Bucks in 7
And 7?
because I just can't trust the Pacers yet.
Yeah.
They were so close last year, but they fucked it up. I mean, they were fucking so close, but
I think
they take a step back.
I think I agree with you, but if Dame doesn't come back, the Pacers are winning. No matter what.
I don't know about no matter what, but it greatly increases their chances.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you could maybe have Giannis go on a full-on, like, just
Rampage.
freak mode, and all of a sudden he's a 45% shooter from 3. I don't know. Like, fucking A.
That's true. I mean, he does that in the playoffs, man. He can play pretty damn good.
So, I mean, it just depends on what version shows up.
All right. New York, the Pistons. The Pistons surprisingly have like the best
Knicks
turn of a
Pistons?
season ever. The worst team to the 6th seed. I'm just gonna go Knicks in 5. I mean, I don't think it's too big of a. I don't think it's gonna be too big of a series. The Knicks are a much better team. The Pistons have just played well. And Cade has played very well.
I'm going to go Knicks in 6 because if a team overachieves, they'll steal a game or two.
Yeah.
But I would not
I
be
don't think they
surprised
will,
if
though.
Detroit won the series. People count them out, and they don't even give them a chance. And Thibodeau hasn't done shit since Chicago. I mean, he was a great coach, but I mean,
the Pistons aren't.
no,
that
I know,
good, man.
I know, but I'm just, it's
possible.
You never
but-
know, and
Yeah,
I've grown up. You never bet on the Knicks,
it's true.
so
But it's the first round.
That's you just don't do it. You just don't do it.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
I just think they're better this year.
I would agree the Knicks are a better team, but I picked them to win. I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised if the Pistons shock me.
Yeah. All right. Well, Celtics Magic.
Celtics in 5.
Celtics. Should I dare say 4?
I was thinking that, but no, you can't. The Magic are too good.
Yeah, the Magic do have a solid team.
Between Paolo and Franz, just those two alone, and what they've done this season, they're going to get one fucking game.
Let's go. We'll just go Magic in 5. Or, sorry.
There's a little bit off.
Celtics in 5. Not the Magic. Yeah, let's just go
Breaking
Magic in
news
5.
here, folks.
The Magic.
Spoilers.
Imagine
The Magic won.
somehow
It was
won.
magical.
That'd be insane.
Oh, brother.
And then the Thunder are going to be playing
The winner of
the Dallas versus
and Warriors.
No, Dallas and Memphis, which I think Memphis wins. You think Dallas beats Memphis?
No, I'm just.
That's the right game.
Oh yeah, because Warriors are already in. So Dallas,
And
Memphis.
Kings are out.
That's right. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Playing game, Dallas versus Memphis.
no, Memphis should win that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Memphis should win that
Okay.
one. Desmond Bain is always playing above what he gets.
he's expected, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Jaren Jackson's just quietly Jaren Jackson.
Yeah.
And Yamarant, talent, but not smart. We'll just say
No.
that.
So put them up against the Thunder. I mean, I'm picking the Thunder, but I might go 6 games.
Nah, I mean, so say if Memphis goes in and they play Thunder, I still say Thunder win in 5.
And 5?
Yeah, I mean, I think that the way the playoffs are constructed, it's one of the more competitive ones where I don't know if there's going to be any sweeps.
No, I don't think so. Like this year might be one of the best playoffs in like the last few years.
And they need it because
Yeah.
Adam Silver has
The
just
ratings
been
are
killing
just
this fucking
insanely
league.
down.
He needs to fucking go.
So you're saying Thunder in 5?
Yeah.
Dude,
I feel pretty.
For some reason, I just think Memphis pulls out an extra game.
I just can't do it. The way that the Thunder are constructed. When
Yeah.
you have Brandon Carlson that comes in as your fill-in game and still drops in like 20-something change,
So
like
that's true.
double-digit rebounds and blocks and shit, like it doesn't even matter who the fuck the Thunder put on the court, they win.
Yeah,
So
they're so good this
Yeah.
year.
organization, top-down, coaching,
Yeah.
everything. I just can't see. And Memphis is a team in turmoil.
Yeah.
You know, like they've got good players, but you don't have a coach. You don't really have a set philosophy. You know, so that's going to change.
Yeah.
I think, and we all know this as athletes: routine. As soon as you start changing the routine, you start thinking,
Get
and then
messed
shit's
up.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think the Thunder will have it, and it's not a mental, but it's just that
That's
just
just
that
because
basic
everything,
second
yeah.
step up because
Yeah.
they don't have to deal with the extra stuff. They're just that much more relaxed.
Yeah. And then the Hawks play. They played the Heat for the 8th spot.
Did the Heat win?
Yeah.
I watched that last night. I've already forgotten.
They beat the Bulls.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Bulls got fucked up. Yeah, we were talking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
It is tough.
No, it really is because the Heat and the Hawks are very similar.
The Heat don't have Jimmy.
Where is it?
I think it's in Atlanta. Yeah, it's
Because
gotta be.
if it was in Miami, I would say
'Cause
Miami,
it's-
no question.
I think it's in Atlanta.
If it's in Atlanta,
I still think the Heat.
I still think Miami wins,
Yeah.
but it's closer because it's in
Yeah.
Atlanta. But then again, Atlanta
What's
has that
crazy-
one fucking rookie. I can't remember his name, but he has been.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
He was What's crazy is he's the number 1 pick, Zachary Richard or something.
Yeah.
I think this is one of the worst drafts of all time.
Well, I mean, in terms of name recognition or pop and
Yeah,
circumstance,
but even like he's playing good, but most of the rookies in this draft have not been playing good.
Maybe they're experiencing what the NFL's been experiencing the last few years. When you dumb down your offense, the game, they're not ready at the pro level.
Yeah.
So
True.
many players, especially in basketball, the last, at least recent memory, have gotten there. They left early, and they're not ready for the game.
Yeah.
Should have fucking stayed in skew.
It's true. So, Cavs, Heat then?
I would say Cavs Heat, and that's a very easy Cavs.
Cavs.
And I think maybe Cavs in 4 on that one.
Yeah.
Just because that would be
Just-
so
I would-
classic Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah.
The Cavs.
And I would say just
things
because
are all going great.
the Heat also don't have Jimmy.
Yeah, but I think they're playing better without Jimmy. But they're not going to be as deep and.
Yeah. Tyler Hero's been playing really good.
Tyler Hero is great, but if your top
But,
2 options
yeah.
are Tyler Hero and Bam
The Cavs are
Adebayo,
just so good this year. I either think they win in 5 or 4.
yeah, I think that's the best shot at a sweep in the
Yeah.
entire playoffs.
Maybe I'll say 4. Yeah, but that's the first round. So then that would be. I guess we have different picks on some of them.
Yeah, but that's how it should be.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's the first round of the playoffs. What, spring football?
Yeah, spring
it's
football. Yeah. UFL is, I think,
Just started.
on their 3rd or 4th weekend now.
Yeah.
There's some good ball. There's that league has gotten a lot better the last couple years.
Yeah, for sure.
And the way it's going, I think it's here to stay, and I
Yeah.
like that. It doesn't matter what
I mean,
the fuck they call it.
There's a lot of former NFL players playing in it now.
Yeah, and players that still get chances. There's a handful, I want to say, from last season in the UFL that made it to the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
And there's quite a few, former college players that we follow that are on there.
I think it's good for European
It's a
players too.
developmental league, absolutely,
Yeah.
as it should be. And the quality though is good.
good bridge.
It's good football, and they have. You can try more experimental rules too. It's just a really great stepping stone, I think, for the NFL.
Yeah.
And whether it's the XFL, UFL, USFL, whatever the fuck you want to call it, I don't care. Spring football is helpful for all involved.
Exactly. And then college is getting into it, too.
Spring game's going to be coming up this next week. Forever 22. Shout out to Ty Jordan and Aaron Lowe.
Yeah.
Spring games. But it's a totally different game now. You have teams that won't even do spring games because fear of being poached.
Yeah.
Dion trying that one Syracuse 2-team thing. I'm like, okay, I like that. That's thinking. That's creative. NCAA turning it down, of course. The one time someone's trying to do something useful and helpful. I'm very excited. Spring football ending just means we're that much closer to the season actually starting up. Summer workouts will be starting before you know it. I am jonesing for it. The spring has been very, very kind to Utah. The way everything has been looking. We're hosting this 5-star receiver right now, Micah Hudson.
Where's he from?
Tech.
Tech?
So hopefully we get him. I mean, the NCAA denied singers extra year, so we have some extra NIL money. So there we go. Put it to that.
Yeah, it's fair. That would be nice for them.
So excited.
You see the stuff about Kyron Lacey?
Yeah.
That's sad, man.
It's
Rest in peace, him.
It's a very
Rest in peace, Kyron.
fortunate situation all the way around.
Yeah.
And all that tells me, it just reminds me of people need help, man.
Yeah.
I don't know the full situation. I know he was involved in some.
He was in a police chase.
Hit and run or something.
Yeah.
That's not a justification to kill yourself,
Yeah.
And just think about.
I think
how
he was just thinking about his football career is over.
But it probably wasn't. I mean, again, we brought up Mike Vick the other
That's true.
episode.
I mean, you bring up like
Ray Rice never came back.
Rashee Rice on the Chiefs.
No, yeah, there's Tyreek Hill. I mean,
Yeah.
there are so many players who have either been accused, charged, whatever. There was Chad Ochocinco, or there was another player that got in trouble, like pretty big trouble. No, Pac-Man Jones. That's who it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, homie.
Okay.
How many chances did he get? My
Yeah.
God, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, okay, yeah, you might not be a first-round pick anymore, but you could
Yeah.
have proven it wrong and still been, you still could have got drafted.
Yeah.
Or even if you didn't get drafted, you still make it as a free agent. You're still in the fucking pros, But no, he was short-sighted.
It's definitely
he didn't
a
think,
mix
and
of things.
you just feel bad for his family, and then the same, because again I don't know the full of what happened before, but if he hit someone and whatnot,
Yeah.
it's
I mean,
everyone else.
He had some legal problems, I think, last year or something. Around like the beginning of the season, but
no excuse to kill yourself,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, it's tough times, man.
Happens too much.
It's sad, I know.
Same thing with the Florida State shooting today.
Yeah. And if you ever need help, reach out.
988.
So no matter who it's to, just reach out.
It is
'Cause
not a joke.
Yeah. That's the worst thing that can happen to anybody and anybody's family and friends.
It's shitty because it's selfish. You don't think
Yeah.
about it because you're
Yeah.
you're only worried about what's going on right then. You don't
With you.
you don't think about everyone else that's going to be just affected, devastated, by it. And yeah, it's never a bad thing to ask for help.
Yeah. But yeah, it's really unfortunate. I mean, it feels like there's been like a lot of losses of young.
It does seem to happen quite a
athletes.
bit more these days, or maybe it's just we see it more. I don't know if it's high. The numbers are greater, but
I think
definitely
it's
more
kind of
aware of
more in general now, especially with social media and everything and pressure and all that. But it's not an excuse for sure.
no.
Yeah, not good. What's kind of crazy is Jaden Daniels threw his last college touchdown in.
All right.
So that was interesting. Fun fact.
He can answer that one. Well, I mean, that'll be a trivia question, I suppose.
Yeah. Let's get on a positive note now.
Okay. All right.
What's the best thing you've seen this week?
I think for me, probably Utah Gymnastics making the Nationals for the 49th straight year. So basically every single year it's been a thing. They've been there. And they advanced to the finals again after not just placing in the top two, but winning the meet tonight. So good luck to the Red Rocks. Win us another title.
Yeah. Next year will be 50.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy.
And it's
A full half century.
gonna happen.
Oh yeah,
Most
I mean
likely,
that's it's there's very few things. Taxes, death, and Utah Gymnastics making the titles.
Yeah, that's good to see though. I'd love to hear it. My best fucking thing this week. It's honestly probably Rory getting the Grand Slam.
Yeah, no, that's another easy one. I was thinking about that too because you see how much that meant to
love
him,
to see it,
and
man.
you see him and his daughter.
Yeah.
That was just a really nice thing.
Yeah.
But
Especially
monkey
10,
off
10
the back,
years
man.
of trying, man.
Monkey off the back.
He said in his interview after, like, they were like, how did you feel? Like, were you like super excited? And he was like, He's like, yeah, I felt excitement, but mostly I just felt relieved.
Yeah,
I
no,
was
someone
like, that
it's
makes
just
100%
pressure.
sense.
It's just pressure.
Yeah.
The monkey got taken off his back, and he'll be a better golfer from the rest of forever now because that is off.
He's gonna just keep playing really good now.
Yeah, I think he'll be. I don't know if he'll be winning every single tournament but he's
playing good.
Damn good. He won't have any of that shit in his head.
And he's had a great year this year so far.
Oh, absolutely. This is the best golf he's played
and
since he came in, I think.
Yeah, for a while for sure. Yeah, well, that's our best fucking thing this week. You got anything else going, you think?
I mean...
Is there F1?
F1, yeah, there's... I think it's the Bahrain... Nah, Saudi Arabia. I was wrong. But if we're talking about that, Lando Norris is still in front, but Piastri is
second.
Only 3 points behind him. So Mercedes is fucking killing it.
Yeah.
Strike that McLaren, not Mercedes. I will say, if you haven't, you should see the interview where a journalist is asking Verstappen about what's going on with Red Bull and just whatnot. And he just said, why don't you stick to being a journalist and I'll stick to being a driver and we won't talk about anything else. So many are speculating that Max might be leaving Red Bull after the season.
Where do you think he would go?
Fuck, I don't know. That's the big problem.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to go to one of the big teams. You're not your Max Verstappen unless a small team offers you crazy money. I don't know. So what? That's
you can go to Mercedes.
Mercedes. I mean, that would be a big pull because Mercedes fucking needs it.
Yeah, exactly.
And they have the money, so that's. It's either that or Aston Martin.
Yeah.
Because at some point that fucker, I forget his name, but he's been there like he's 43, 42, 43.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name.
He's the career Aston Martin driver.
Yeah.
You can replace him, it's not that hard. But no, it's been a somewhat quiet start to the season just for F1. But it's been a good one. Races have been fun. Outside of some random dumb things by Ferrari, every so often, I haven't had any complaints. Lewis is driving better than at least drove the last 2 seasons for Mercedes.
Yeah.
So he's a lot better to old Lewis. I mean, obviously not prime Lewis, because I mean, good God, that's just a machine that won every damn time.
Yeah.
But
he's doing better.
He's doing better. He's playing. He's driving real well.
Hopefully, he can pick it up a little more going on. But
excited. But I mean, that's as far as I can think of. I don't know what's after that. But Fernando Alonso. That was the guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he's been there forever.
Fucking
A. Well. I think that's about it for today. Episode 3.
Episode 3.
Is a wrap.
Another one down.
That was Fuck It Sports, episode 3. And thank you guys for tuning in. Remember, like, comment, and share. And we're trying to grow this as much as we can and just have a good time,
Absolutely.
All right. Well, it's a good time.
You too, brother.
Peace out.
Cheers.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?